Welcome back. You're watching Business Morning on Channels Television. Let's talk to Rotimi Fakayejo, who is the CEO of Enterprise Stockbrokers and a trader with the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Good morning to you, Rotimi.
Good morning, Harry.
It's great to have you join me on the program. So talking to Chukwuma earlier on the program, Chukwuma was the head of research at GTI Securities. He says, taking a look at Total's numbers, quite impressive from yesterday. Profit after tax up to 14.79 billion naira for the full year ended 2016. And this might just give a bounce to the market. So has it given a bounce to the market?
The result is very fantastic, but there's a higher expectation in terms of dividend payout. The company has done 2 interim dividends earlier in 2016, first 3 naira and later 7 naira, giving a total of 10 naira, and now a final dividend of 7 naira. But actually, relative to the earnings per share of about 42 naira, investors are expecting a higher dividend. So there is a reaction to the price of the stock even this morning. But we believe that more investors that can read deeper into the book and between the lines will definitely come back to the market and take a position. But right now, the price is trending downwards.
Downwards from where we closed at 280 naira as at yesterday. Also, give us a sense of, aside from Total, other oil and gas stocks largely unchanged yesterday, save for Forte Oil and Seplat as well as Owando. Give us a sense of how investors are trading around oil and gas stocks.
Well, this morning there isn't much change because even for the entire market, total value traded so far is still about 26 million naira, and for that reason, they aren't seeing much of a change. For the oil and gas, the position right now is still flat, as there hasn't been any change in any major change in any of the securities listed in the oil and gas sector. So we hope that if with the way it is, there is likelihood that we may see some positive change in one of the securities in the oil and gas, and that definitely will translate to a positive change in the oil and gas sectoral index.
So what will largely drive investor sentiments today? Taking a look at those numbers, oil and gas stocks are not doing too well. What about the other major counters? Are we likely to see the market sustain this very marginal gain that it had yesterday? Will it sustain it today, or do we see the market swing into negative ways at the end of trade?
Well, I think for the big boys in the likes of Dangote Cement, Nigerian Breweries, we aren't seeing much of a change, but they are likely to be the game changer at the end of trading today. For the banking sector, well, there isn't anything fantastic being expected except for the results of UBA. So that also can be a game changer at the end of the day. But as it is right now, the market is actually being 0.05% negative. I believe the market will still be able to parry that before the trading ends today.
All right, Rotimi, we're going to keep our fingers crossed with you, but thank you so much for joining us on the market and analyzing those pre-open stock prices from the Nigerian Stock Exchange.